So Narmada says, I'm already in a demanding job. How can I balance my passion with practical considerations like time, money, and resources? Narmada, darling, this is a very practical, question coming from you. And I would try my best to give a practical answer to this question, because when you are building a business with your full-time job, I know there are huge chances of having an overwhelm. There are huge chances of, having that sort of a burnout. So to this, I would want to say that whenever you are getting ahead, always start with a business plan and make this business plan as detailed as you can by including, say, the timelines, the budgets, what all resources that would be required, because this business plan will help you to stay focused and organized so that you don't feel that overwhelm and burnout feeling all throughout. Now, the most important resource for a working woman is her time, because more than half of the time is going in her office space, and whatever little time is there with her, I'm asking them to create business. So for this, I would really want you to earmark a particular time, whether it is in the day, whether it is in the week, to call that as your business hour, that is a time that is absolutely dedicated to my business creation. And for this, you can create a schedule by which, you are looking at creating a separate schedule for your household activities, for your job related activities, for your business related activities, for your time with kids, for the time for self-care. So when I used to be in my job and I was building my business, I used to use my commuting time. So it was like a 1.5 hours commute to my office, and that time I used as my learning time. So maybe you could use some of those creative techniques that when you are doing that mundane sort of a work, that is the time maybe you are hearing some podcast which helps you in developing your business skills, because ultimately it is all about consistency. Small regular efforts over time can actually create that significant effort in terms of your business growth. Now, the second thing that I would want to tell you is that have a strategic transition. If you are looking at creating a business, it is not going to happen overnight. So ensure that you have actually started a side gig along with your full-time job. This would not only reduce the financial risk of creating a business, but it would also help you to really test the viability of your business idea without sacrificing your financial stability. You can actually test the waters ahead. Another thing that worked for me was understanding the resources that I have. So during my job years, I was looking at building my skills, that what are the skills that are required for me to build in my business? What are the tools that I can learn? What are the networks that I could be a part of? Because your network is your net worth, they say. So if you are able to identify the gaps, that what is the skill gap, or who are the people, with whom you should be interacting, that would help you, really take that edge over everybody else who has not even thought about a business plan, a business idea, and look at, more learning opportunities. Look at the opportunities where you can partner with people. Or if, say, you start a business along with your job, can you really look at outsourcing a few activities? There are a lot of platforms like Upwork.com, Fibershala, Freelancer.com. I mean, you get the best possible people at these places. And if you can give a part of your work to these people, that would really help you in moving the needle to the next level without compromising on the work of your job. The next thing that I would really want you to have is basically learn some low-cost, free online tools that are available. Use artificial intelligence. That would really help you in simplifying your work. And if you are a part of a community, there's no harm in bartering services. Hey, you do the designing for me, I would write a piece of content for you. I have done that immensely in the beginning of my journey, because that way you not only learn, but you're able to practice your skills in helping somebody else. Because ultimately, even if you are not charging money, but you are exchanging services with with the person who is at the same level. And most importantly, Narmada, I would say, please have a realistic target. Sometimes we feel that we need to do it like a sprint, but business is a marathon. There are no overnight success stories. It would require a steady, sustainable progress from your side. So please maintain a flexible mindset, as you are moving ahead. So those are a few things that I would really want to tell you from my side, Narmada. I hope this helps.